Elyon was an MMORPG coming out of Korea that just got to the West earlier this year, and I spent a lot of time streaming and playing the game, a little bit over 250 hours. And recently I've been noticing a lot of problems with the game, or in general just the decline of the player population, and I wanted to look into this and kind of give my thoughts on it and to see if people thought the same way I did. I personally think that Elyon has really good bones, and I think the problems that it has are very fixable. In this video I'm going to be going over what I think the problem is with Elyon and why it's in the state that it's in. You know, I try really hard not to make videos that are in a negative light. I want to try to show positivity on things and spread the positivity in the gaming community, which I feel like we really need. I also think, coming from somebody who made a lot of Elyon videos and is kind of known in the community, I think it's important for me to kind of address these things and talk about what is going on with the game. Like I said, I think the game can still be something great. It just needs to fix some of these things that I'm going to be talking about in this video to get to that point. Hopefully this doesn't deter anybody from playing the game or downloading it. It is a free game. It is on Steam. Like I said, I put a 250 hours into it, and it isn't until I got to that point where I'm realizing a lot of these problems. So if you want to play an MMO and you want to play something with really good action combat, I definitely do suggest Elyon, but keep in mind that the player population is a little bit low right now, and then these problems in this video are also there. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We're really close to 3,000 subscribers, and come over to my Twitch channel. I stream every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern, and I'll see you guys there. Much love, everybody. I was fucking sun just like on my forehead. Sun! I definitely agree that RNG progression is fucking annoying as shit, but I also think it can be a lot of fun if it's not completely blocking you from progression. The problem is currently with Elyon, there's a main problem. One, player population. There was no marketing, was very sparse, so we didn't have the massive boom of player population that other MMOs get. The player population would probably be way higher right now if it had a bigger boom in the beginning. It didn't. The gear score based arenas, while I don't necessarily mind them, I think a lot of people, it turned a lot of people off. I think people saw that as a reason on why they lost, and they didn't like it, and they don't. And people are very quick to blame games nowadays for them being bad. And I'm not saying people didn't lose fights because of gear score differences. I'm just saying that it wasn't necessarily as bad as people said it was, even though that might have been the reason why they quit. They're like, fuck this, it's not balanced, yeah. Talking about the transcendent one-shot meta, I agree, it's fucking very annoying. Every class has a build that basically is, let me set you up with a transcendent and let me burn you. That's all it is, because you can't get out of a transcendent unless you have a shock break, and then even then some shock breaks don't break transcendents. The player population is an issue for sure. That I think everybody's just kind of hitting this wall where it's like the same wall I'm at right now, where it's, we have RNG. The only way to progress is by getting an upgrade. That's it. And the only way to get an upgrade is with an RNG chance of like 30% or less, right? Like all of my gear is +6, +8 right now, all of it, right? I have breakthroughs a +4, +6 right now, and the rest of it is either +10 purple, or I'm trying to get it to a +10 purple to succeed it. Problem is I keep on failing the RNG rolls to be able to do that, and it's just very annoying to deal with. It's very annoying. That, and a lot of the fun content is time gated. I'm not necessarily in the camp of making dungeons runnable nonstop throughout the day, because what that does is it makes it so that the rewards from the dungeons get really, really small, and then you have to do way more dungeons to be able to get to where we were before with just the 4 dungeons a day. I personally like the 4 dungeons a day. I think that's fine, but I understand why people don't. What I don't like is the realm wars being for literally 30 minutes a day, 4 days a week. I want to do that way more. That and Guild vs Guild. Guild vs Guild are these 10v10 battles that are really fun to do, but it's literally Saturday and Sunday and you'll probably get like 3 matches in each day, and it's like, that's some of the best content that you just like can't even play, because it's around this like time gate, and I just think that's stupid. There's not enough incentive for open world PvP either right now. It's kind of like, why? Like, I just go open world PvP for fun. I know in the Korea patch there's reasons to do farming and PvP zones, and that really does increase like open world PvP, which I'm excited for. But yeah, there's just a lot of little things that are like adding up that are kind of makes sense on why people are leaving the game. Do I think it's savable? Yeah, 100%. And I think if we start getting these patches from Korea that Korea has with the equalized arenas, the better farming and PvP zones, all of the balance changes to these classes. I mean, there's a shitload of balance changes coming. Like, so they're removing Stipend from PvP just completely. Stuff like that. We get all that kind of stuff. They start reducing the pain of RNG. Like they're adding in, like, you can re-roll enhancement slots. If you fail one, you can lock random effects on pieces of gear, so that way when you do re-roll them, you still have that one random effect, or you can re-roll an individual random effect to get it to a higher number. Those things are all great. We don't have them. Korea has them, which is fucking crazy because Korea likes RNG more than we do. So I don't know. I don't know why that's like that. So I think for right now, I'm gonna hit pause on Elyon for a little bit. I might pick it up. I might like play it a little bit this week, but I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna daily it anymore. I don't think I'm gonna daily it anymore. I think it's unwise to continue to daily that game at this very moment. That's kind of my thoughts on it as far as Elyon and the state of Elyon. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, that's going on YouTube chat. So if you talked, you're now YouTube famous.